It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Tonight, we'll get a prime-time preseason matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Seattle Seahawks. With the honor of getting us started. And away we go from Lumen Field. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
Not been a whole lot of careers quite like Geno's. The miraculous second act of his career in 2022 is now old news. And I think it's because of a stubbornness, a stick-to-itiveness, and a competitiveness that few have.
He's out in the clear. And they're going to have first and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. Following that play, we've got a timeout already for an injured player. It's one of their receivers who's shaken up on the offense's first snap. Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is first and goal. Here's Genty. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. For the offense, you got to love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Steven Sims with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out to one of the league's best stories from last season, wasn't he? Former number 3 overall pick, coming off that career-defining year, Sam Darnold.
The biggest mistake he could make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if there's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early. He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
From the gun, Darnold. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And that pushes them back, third down coming up.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. Dylan Laube back deep for the Raiders. He's brought down before the return gets far. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the Raiders offense. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur and you might even hear a few bluebirds.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Escapes the pocket. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Forced out to his right. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes, Kate. He gets drilled. And QBs know that feeling. When you're letting it go and you get hit, definitely not the throw he wanted. And by happenstance, the adjusted throw still found a home, and that home was his teammate.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Rick Woolen with the INT.
It's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Here's Darnold, first and 10. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Second and 10. Darnold has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Third down, they need 7. They'll throw, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Michael Dixon on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Starts the return at the 34. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. Smith on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks take over as they intercept it for the third time in just our opening quarter. So what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. You can put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
Second and 10 at the Raiders' 40-yard line.
Running with Walker again. Only a yard on the play. An improvement on their last one, but that brings up 3rd and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down. So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. Laube on the return. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run for Mostert. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Now first run of the game, Zamir White. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented a big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
On 3rd down, here's O'Connell. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 4th down, O'Connell. Rolling into enemy territory. Touchdown! The Raiders pull out in front further, 13-zip.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
14. Seahawks, nothing.
Kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but...
And down he goes. Raiders got him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line.
Here's the backup. First throw. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Third and long for him here. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Raiders closing in. There down he goes. Sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Here he goes, third and long. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Fun team out there now. Michael Dixon ought to kick it away. And he'll try to hit this one well. And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. First play is going to be again to Genty. And he's brought down as the drive starts out for the 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Back to Genty. He gets it ahead, lines up with about 3. Brought down on the play by Uchenna Nwosu. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, third down.
3rd and 3.
Here's O'Connell to the air. Buys time, rolling right. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
First and 10, here's O'Connell. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it first and 10. O'Connell absolutely fires this one right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. O'Connell to throw it. He's trying to go deep again. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throw here, third down. He's loaded another one up. He's got it inside the 10. Give him 37 on the play. And that gives them first and goal. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They go heavy on this first and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. Another throw for O'Connell. On the move, headed right. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal. O'Connell now. Chased out to his right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's third and goal. Defense showing blitz. O'Connell escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on third and goal. So a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got fourth and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these O-linemen run off the sidelines, the big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir. Forced out to his right. He falls to the pass rush on fourth and goal. That defense coming through, forcing a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home. And boy, did they ever in a big moment.
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 2.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update, as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Seahawks sending their offense out to begin the third quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. They'll work against the blitz. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive. It's a sack on the first play.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Throwing from the gun. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile. Here's locked to the air. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Their punter making his way out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. They'll toss it. Genty. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. White. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders push their lead further to start the half. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, you look like you'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21.
Seahawks, nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returnable from the 1. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Lock to throw it. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go. Let's go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is going to be Raiders football. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Raiders were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders continue piling onto this lead.
Seahawks, nothing.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Starting at the 10. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And this has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Piece of design hit behind the line. That ball's loose. And this is going to be Raiders football. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
I'll tell you this, Kate, the duality of quarterbacks in the league today continues to amaze me. It's remarkable how well they can throw it and run it. But in that case, when you turn into running back, what do you got to do? You've got to protect the football at all costs. He doesn't, and he gives that defense an extra possession.
Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. And look at where they start with the football now.
And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
He rolls to his right. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders blowing them out now, 34-zip. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again.
Seahawks, nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming here from the 12. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Seahawks offense running out now. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Here we go, Scott.
From the gun, Milrow. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Panthers 60, Panthers,
They send White right. Milrow throwing on 3rd down. He lofts it deep right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. 1st down throw here from Milrow. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
Milrow from the gun. This is on target. Ricky White III. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Cougar 19.
Shotgun now for Milrow. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. We've got a 4th down decision to make. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Here we go.
Here's shoving in. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on
The Las
downs.
Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. The give here to Genti. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Marcus Lawrence on the stop.
Back to the line they come. 2nd down.
Back at the 20-yard line.
There's a toss to White. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Trying to get outside. It's White. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
You know I love that, Kate, but you know who loved it even more? The late, great John Madden himself, the former lineman. He would have loved watching the student body get right out in front of that thing, those blockers just knocking people off the ball, and letting them clear the way so that running back could show off his speed.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. It's a design boot. Buying some time right. Ooh, almost a throw to cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Thrown again on 2nd down. O'Connell. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
And air it out on 3rd. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Headed out right. It's caught at the 4. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Working out of the gun, it's O'Connell. Buys time, rolling right. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders continue adding to an insurmountable lead. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate. And some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders continue adding on to that lead.
Seahawks nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Seahawks offense taking the field now. And with this loss already assured, They at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out.
Get it. Cowboy, go.
Milrow with it on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
15 yards.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
First down.
Here we go, here we go.
First down, this is Charbonnet. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Bronco switch.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Bronco switch.
Now pressure coming. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And this is going to be Raiders football. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Ready.
On first down, Genty. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on the play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, it's certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone, on first. On the move, headed right. Has it down close. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
O'Connell looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. Hey, check that. 60 Bison. Go check. Ready.
O'Connell here from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Raiders authoring a blowout here. 1 yard all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. O'Connell to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion.
Or he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
Forced out to his right. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Raiders are running them out of the building. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
O'Connell and the Raiders are going to go for 2 here.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Trying the toss here for 2. And he dives into the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
Seahawks
might have understood this a couple of touchdowns ago. At this point, I'm not sure you can find much justification for going for 2, but they did, and that landslide grows bigger still.
Kate, does this feel personal to you?
Yeah, it does.
It does, right? This feels personal, and honestly, I'm having a flashback to Pete Carroll, Jim Harbaugh, USC, Stanford. After the game, when those two went out on the field, we're like, what's your deal? What's your deal? What's your deal? Keep the camera rolling because this handshake's going to be rather interesting.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them.
Ready.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Raiders close it in, and down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Let's go now.
From his end zone, 3rd and long. They get him again, and this time it's for Boyce. That is going to be a safety. Out now for the free kick, hoping their defense can answer a safety with a stop of their own.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they'll accept the miscue and take that flag.
Automatic 1st down.
A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. And that spikes 36 seconds to play. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. And we're down now to 35 seconds as he spikes it. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
Check smash. Reload.
And drawn up for him. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we say so long from Seattle.